side.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Unpopular Review, the SmackDown Showdown. I am one of the hosts, Jean Baptiste, the enforcer to help you drink their water. And tonight, this was a go-home show before SummerSlam. Now, I will say this. Surprisingly, SmackDown's go-home show was absolutely maybe a little bit better than Raw's. Why? We actually had some matches. We actually had some goddamn matches. Um, it's going to be a brief, quick review because SummerSlam is tomorrow. This was the go home show. Couple of segments to touch up on. Venomous Vincent is somewhere. I think he's still crying because he wants a better product. All he's asking is for people like Triple Fraud to get behind the desk and actually do his goddamn job. But with that being said, welcome to the SmackDown review, and let's get this thing cracking, huh? Um, we'll start off with the Finn Balor segment here. Finn Balor comes out and cuts a promo on how 10 years ago, which is wow, I can't believe it's already been 10 years, he became the first inaugural Universal Champion and had to drop the belt exactly a few hours later due to the fact that he suffered an injury from what somebody would say better than Sting, Seth Rollins. I don't know where he got this from, but apparently, in his world, Seth Rollins is better than Sting. No, you're drunk. I think you're also high, and whatever that goofy juice you've been drinking, put it down, brother. Um, with that being said, Sami Zayn then comes out and interrupts and wants to let the people know that he wants justice for himself because apparently now we're going on 4 weeks. 4 weeks ago, he was actually champion. Um, Newsflash, Samantha Zayn, no one cares. All right, yes, you won the title. Did you get screwed out of it? Yeah, yeah, I can say you definitely got screwed out of it. No, you didn't. You just had to face Punk on a show that you didn't even belong to. That's great creative writing. Thank you, Triple Fraud, for that creative writing. Why? Because Raw was in Chicago. CM Punk was coming home. We needed to throw the belt on him because Samantha Zayn, you're not a draw. Sorry, it is what it is. Um, moving on, they have their little back and forth. Sami Zayn threatens Finn Balor, says, you know what? If it was anybody else but you, I'd lay your ass out. I laughed. I popped. I chuckled. And I'm gonna tell you why I chuckled. Because Samantha's saying you ain't beating no Finn Balor. Who the hell do you think you are? Get your ass out of here. You ain't nobody special. Go back to Home Depot, where you're the employee of the month, and continue selling flowers in that garden. Stop your shit. Um, anyways, the promo segment goes on and it's interrupted by Goon Jobber. Goon Jobber decides to show up and smacks both Samantha Zayn and Finn Balor. For what reason? Because he feels like he should be number one contender. No, no, Goon Jobber, get out of here. So, Goon Jobber goes and threatens to beat the crap out of Adam Pierce. Finn Balor shows up, beats the crap out of Gunther. Sami Zayn shows up, drops Finn Balor to the floor, proceeds to go after Gunther to get himself a piece. Gunther drops them both. And out comes Magnus, Nick Aldis, aka Magnus, to give Goon Jobber some comeuppance and basically set the show up for tomorrow night SummerSlam. Um, they managed to kill two birds with one stone. I got to give some credit to where credit's due. I like how y'all did that. A lot of intertwining stories. So good job, good job. Segment gets a 2.5 out of 5 for me. Definitely give him that. Um, moving on was I believe it was Tiffany Stratton and Tiffany Stratton and Kelsey Green. There you go, Chelsea Green versus BFAB and Mishin. And I find it funny that BFAB and Mishin don't even have their own music. They just got to come out to Jade Cargill's music. That's how you know you're just your underling. You're basically one of them Looney Tunes underlings to the main boss. No one cares. No one wants to get through that. Get up out of here. Um, so they had a little match there, a little tag team match. It wasn't too bad. Jade Cargill at ringside. Not too many distractions, but match ends up going off when Misha and BFAB hit. I guess you can call it a double flapjack. Lord knows what the commentator was calling it. He just says a double team maneuver, and it's like, you rookie, get your ass out of here. All right, get your ass out of here. If you can't pronounce the move or you don't know what the move is, shut up. Shut your ass up. Get your ass up out of here. No one asked. Um, but double flapjack ends the match. Misha and Misha and BFAP somehow come out victorious. Um, a little bit of a beatdown ensues. Then Charlotte Flair makes her way to the ring. Meanwhile, while all three of Jade Cargill and the I don't even know what to call them. I don't even have a nickname for them. That's how insignificant they are at this moment. But Misha and V Fab, they stand tall, but along with Jade Cargill, they get Misha and V Fab pulled out the ring by Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green, and brawl ensues outside the ring. Brawl ensues. Charlotte Flair's into the ring and gets herself some of Jade Cargill, and that was a pretty decent segment. So I give him credit where credit is due. Um, Match was pretty decent. I won't call it a banger. It wasn't a banger. No, we're not gonna call it a banger. It was definitely solid. It was definitely decent. Yo, Cactus Kate, I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you for that one. Welcome to the show. Definitely a solid banger. So moving on. Moving on. We next have Trick Williams. Now, this is funny. The SummerSlam match made between Trick Williams and Baron Corbin. This was made after SmackDown went off the air. If I'm correct, um, Trick Williams was just high fiving the fans after he just suffered a damn loss, a bad loss for the number one contendership. Like, well, I guess the chance to face Sami Zayn for the number one contendership. And Baron came out, beat his ass, and then apparently told him straight, told Trick Williams, "You ain't shit." That was the greatest thing I ever heard. Mind you, USA is allowing shit now, so shout out to USA for allowing more curse words and not censoring, unlike Netflix, who for some reason is censoring the goddamn product because it makes no goddamn sense. You're Netflix. You drop N bombs, you drop F bombs, you drop bitches, you drop she drop all types of crap like that. But flipping the bird and shit's not allowed on WWE Raw on Netflix. So shout out to USA for not censoring that. So anyways, Trick Williams and Baron Corbin go back and forth. This segment to me, guys, they definitely got their point across, but it took way longer than need to. We definitely didn't have to wait that long just for one segment to finish, especially if no brawl has ensued. Um, I get it. You guys are going at it for SummerSlam. My thoughts and predictions stick around for tomorrow because we'll definitely have that for tomorrow. We have a prediction show at 1 p.m. Myself and executive consultant Chris Harris. Um, but we are going to do predictions on it. But mind you, the build up for this match, I can't even say there was one because again, this was just announced maybe last week. Baron Corbin just came back 2 weeks ago, and I find it funny that he gets himself a title shot when we still got Mello. Um, Mello, I almost feel bad because Mello, I don't know what they did to this poor guy. Like, I don't want to say he's buried, but he definitely got dropped high off that mountain. So shout out to Mello. Hopefully you get what you truly deserve. You earned yourself that shot, but they're giving it to Baron Corbin. And honestly, with this match being put together just last week, uh, what can I say? There's a reason why Minnesota did not sell out on SummerSlam. It is what it is. Um, but anyway, we got that long ass segment, so it was what it was. It got its point across. It took a little too long to get its point across. No brawl ensued. So creatively, 1.5 out of 10. We'll give that segment a 1.5 out of 10. Moving on. Um, Next match we go to was Ray Phoenix and JD McDougalburger. Gotta love McDougalburgers. Um, Honestly, this match was actually pretty fire. I will give it that. JD McDougalburger, I give him a lot of flack, but this man can sell his ass off and he can fucking wrestle. So kudos to JD McDougalburger and Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix was always solid, even in AEW. All Elite Whackness was holding him back, and even here, I feel like he should be with his brother. But if not, I at least hope that he would get the same kind of push his brother got because he's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty decent. I enjoy watching him. But anyway, this match ensues. It definitely was an absolute banger. I give it to him. It was an absolute banger. But we had outside interference from Dirty Dom, Ray Mysterio Guerrero. No, Dominic Guerrero. I'm sorry, Dominic Guerrero interferes, and then followed by, for whatever reason, Danhausen. All right, guys, it's time we put this to rest. Danhausen is being overexposed. Okay, don't get me wrong. Yes, he's funny to watch backstage. Cool, he has his little segments, but he's getting overexposed, y'all. Danhausen does not need this much exposure. I give him credit where credit is due. He made a name for himself. He did his thing. He's selling merch. He gave himself this ridiculous storyline that literally banked on the Knicks winning the championship. Like, wow. How lucky were you that the Knicks actually won? And the Knicks went on a fucking 52-year losing streak. And just so happens you managed to give them that win. Oh my God. I'm not wondering if Danhausen had failed and the Knicks lost, how would this have ended? Not so good. Danhausen would have just been taken off TV and eventually handed the future endeavor treatment. But he made a name for himself. He's all over the place. He's on ESPN. He's doing his thing. Too much Danhausen is a bad thing. Now, I just learned recently that this man has a 17 and 0 record. He is undefeated right now. How is this possible? I have no idea. But he is absolutely undefeated. And it looks like they're going to let Dominic Guerrero take the job for Danhausen. Disgusting. Anyway, Dominic Guerrero runs interference. Danhausen comes out with his little mini munchkins. They beat the crap out of Dominic Guerrero, which leaves Ray Phoenix open to pick up the win. And match was a solid banger. The outside interference was stupid and too much Danhausen. So because of that, you get a 3 out of 5. Um, Creative, what are you doing? This is stupid. You turned a really good match into a fucking circus. Enough. Um, Moving on. What else am I missing? I guess we can just speed this through and get us through to the main event segment of tonight. Cody Rhodes, Dr. Libations himself against the face of the corporate ass, CM Punk. Sellout Punk. They get into their little spew about what's going to happen at SummerSlam. Um, Funny thing here, I've seen people thinking that Cody Rhodes is going heel. I don't know how that's going to work out. Is he going to go heel? I don't know. Is he going to remain a babyface? I really don't know. Do I really care? Probably not, because in all honesty, Cody Rhodes, Dr. Libations, has been boring for the last 2 years. Your greatest defining moment was WrestleMania 40. After that, you just went completely downhill, and it was just over for you. And in all honesty, people like to say, "Oh no, he's good." No, he's not good. His promo skills are trash, absolute trash. Why do I say they're trash? Because we get the same bullshit every time. I respect you. I love you. I'm proud of you. I need you. And if it ain't that, it's Punk and Roman want to compare junk. You want to compare junk to mine. Huh? Oh, they don't call me Cody Rahim Rhodes for no reason. And CM Punk, don't get me started. CM sellout Punk. Okay. Once the voice of the voiceless, once the man who sat there and said, I am not going to let corporates take over and kill my character. No, you did it yourself, Punk. Punk, you are a bastard. Because you've been selling your soul since you came back to this business. Saudi Arabia's blood money. A year later, I'm going to face John Cena in Saudi Arabia. You corporate hypocrite. You are no better than triple fraud, and you two deserve each other. You bunch of jackasses. But anyway, we had this promo. I don't think it led to a brawl. I'm not too sure. But they had this little promo exchange back and forth. Cody's talking his nonsense. Punk is talking his nonsense. And in all honesty, I was bored. I was bored by the segment. I feel like this segment could have been done way better. I feel like this segment could have easily excelled, but they decided not to. So it's to me it's stupid. Dr. Libation CM sellout. That's going to be your main event of night one, I believe. Yeah, there's going to be a main event night one. Do I look forward to who's winning? Probably not. Did this match really excite me? Did this segment actually make me want to watch this match and say, "Oh my God, this is going to be a slobber knocker"? No, no, no. This year's SummerSlam for me is a mixed bag. There's a couple of matches I am looking forward to. There's a couple of matches that you could have just put it on Raw. You could have put it on SmackDown. It's definitely a mixed bag. The guys and stars that we have ain't bad, but creatively it's bankrupt. Do I care? No, absolutely not. Surprisingly, that was your go home show, and literally for the first time in like a long time, I can say SmackDown did better than Raw. You actually had things happening on SmackDown. Raw was a complete botch fest. Mic issues, freaking people botching over bombs and shit like that. The Danhausen entry segment. What the fuck were you thinking, Triple Fraud? Triple Fraud, what were you thinking? I am the gamer. You know what? If you would have asked Triple Fraud, why did you do that? His response, his greatest response is, it's what we do. It's what we do. No, no, no. It's what you do, sir. It's what you do. And what you do is absolute doo doo. So get the fuck out of here. Anyway, with that said, I was dolo tonight. Venomous Vincent was out back crying at what a terrible show we've been getting. And I'll tell you what, I promise you guys, show up tomorrow, 1 p.m., right here on Unpopular Review. And we're going to have a last SummerSlam prediction show with myself and the executive consultant. Probably some booze. So bring your booze along. And we're going to definitely give you a prediction show. With that being said, thanks for joining me. This was definitely a brief review. I'm already tired out, and I got to get myself ready for SummerSlam tomorrow. So, with that being said, you guys have a phenomenal night. Make sure you drink your water because if you don't drink the water, you will never prosper. Okay, make sure you prosper. And if you don't want to prosper, then guess what? That's the devil. The devil's gonna make sure you don't prosper. All right. But in that case, drink the water. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Peace out. One love, y'all.